Hey everyone, and welcome to season 2 of QTVC Live. My name is Julia Arredondo, and we are broadcasting from Chicago's Humboldt Park neighborhood in a DIY studio space built in the attic of my apartment building. QTVC Live stands for QT Vendors Channel, and we are a DIY media entity that showcases artists, creatives, makers, hustlers, and the products we make for sale. This season of QTVC Live is brought to you by the Museum of Contemporary Art in Cleveland, Ohio. We are so excited to be working with Mocha Cleveland on 6 brand new episodes. The second episode of QTVC Live Season 2 features Despina Papadakis of Depy Zepo Ceramics. So we're here with Despina Papadakis of Depy Zepo, a Chicago-based ceramic studio and production house of everything gorgeous and sultry and lush and heavy. Despina, I want to check in with you today. How are you doing?
Julia, thank you. I'm great. I couldn't be better. I'm having a fantastic time. Thank you so much for having me.
It's such a pleasure to have you here. I own some of Despina's work, and I love Despina's work. One of the things that I mentioned earlier was that every morning when I wake up to one of Despina's jugs, I fall in love with it over and over again. So
I start sobbing.
Just a little hype. It's these products are wonderful. But Despina, can you tell us a little bit about the objects that you have for sale today?
Yeah, totally. Thank you very much. That's really sweet to say. So I have made 2 different kinds of jugs. We have the crossy jugs. So these are more upright, and crossy means wine in Greek. And we have them in the 2 sizes. We have the large size right here in a beautiful matte white and a luscious Aegean glaze is what I'm calling it.
Okay.
And then we have the smaller size too. Now these are a little bit more decorative,
Okay.
but all of this is food safe. So you can put some creamer in here and for your coffee in the morning, or you can just keep it adorned on your bedside table, whatever you need. And then, so those are the crossy jugs. And then we have the kolo jugs. And so in Greek, kolo means booty, luscious booty.
Okay.
Which is pivotal to my brand. And so we have these in 3 sizes. So we have the megalo kolo, which is the big booty. So this one is great for your big liquids, your big parties. You have a bunch of sangria you want to bring around to the table, or even put your favorite blooms in. Who knows? We have just the normal kolo size jug.
That's my size.
This is Julia's size. This holds 24 ounces of liquid. Comes with a cork generally, and is perfect for your mixed oils, your infused liquids, whatever you need it to do. And then we also have a bud vase. So these also come with a cork. They're a little bit smaller. They hold about 3 ounces of liquid. And yeah, you could also keep a little bloom in here for a bud vase. Just something to adorn your life.
Okay, so I do want to learn. I want to know about the cleaning, how to care for these objects. But I'm thinking about these as like Venusian for some reason. Bedside for lube.
Oh my God. I mean, be still my heart. There's a use for everything, babe. And I want to empower you to put whatever kind of liquid you need into these jugs.
I just wanted to ask, just wanted to say.
Yes, I mean, that would be perfect for it, especially with a little cork in there. Keep it airtight.
Yes.
You just wash these with cold water and soap. You could throw them in the dishwasher if you want to. I usually hand wash my ceramics, but nothing is precious in this world. And you gotta, handle it how you want. But they're all food safe.
Wonderful.
They are, made with this really beautiful red clay that's full of iron. So it's an iron-rich clay, which actually matches the clay found on the island where my people are from in Greece.
Interesting.
So it's pretty cool. I learned that after I was using this clay body for a little while, and I've never worked in ceramics before. I've only been doing this about a year.
Okay.
And there's just something about the material that I was super drawn to, and these shapes kind of just came to me very organically, very fluidly. And you know what? It's working out. We're having fun.
So is this a pandemic practice?
It is.
Interesting.
So I've been working in ceramics for about 2 years for a studio in Pilsen named Facture Goods.
Okay.
Gorgeous. Check him out. And he really taught me everything I know about clay. I was convinced I was terrible at clay because I had not great teachers who told me I was terrible. And so, Aaron brought me into the studio, had me work on a few of his pieces. And then I started developing my own kind of visual language for this stuff, and it bloomed from there.
It's beautiful. Like I said, I can't emphasize how how much more that I love these pieces. I live with these pieces every day. They're such a joy to have in the home. But also, viewers, we're going to take a quick break to visit Despina in the studio. But if you are interested in checking out the goods that we have available, please note that Despina is an independent creative, an entrepreneur, almost even a startup entrepreneur.
A little bit.
So once these items sell out from our web store, they will be out. One of a kind. Each piece is one of a kind, very unique. Please visit www.qtvclive.com/shop if you're interested in browsing the goods, if you're interested in purchasing the goods. They make excellent gifts. Please visit that website. Your order will be processed directly through Mocha Cleveland. But we're going to take a quick break to visit Despina Papadakis in the Depy Zepo studio. We'll be right back to talk more about these products.
I have been in this space since April of 2021, and my day job is in the same building, so I just asked the landlord if he had any small spaces available, and by the end of the week I signed the lease, which is very exciting. I don't typically work that fast, but I find when you know, and I knew, and it just felt right. And so the first thing I did was paint the floor blue because I wanted to feel close to water. And I am very close to water. It's right next to the Chicago River. And once the floors were all painted, that's when I really started to okay, let me build all of the tables. I love to build fixtures. So we made all the tables and I put up some shelves and then really kind of just got to work. In Greek naming culture, the firstborn daughter is named after the mother's mother, and the firstborn son is named after the father's father. And so my mother wanted to name me Alexia, but she was kind of told by her family, no, actually, you will be following the naming culture, which means that I was named after my maternal grandmother, my Yaya Despina, Yaya Desi, and she and I were so close. We're very, very close. I lost her in 2006. I think about her every day. And in Greece, we celebrate name days, which is basically a day honoring the patron saint that you were named after. And August 15th, 2019, my gorgeous friend Hannah came over. We're just hanging out, celebrating, just being chill. And so I'm looking up what nicknames for Despina exist in Greece. And I'm finding Depo, Depy, Zepo, Popo is one of them. And so I was like, oh, Depy Zepo. Depy Zepo, and I couldn't stop saying, I was like, Depy Zepo, that's something. And Hannah was like, let's buy the URL. I was like, okay. But yeah, that's how Depy Zepo was born. And I love it, and it feels weird in my mouth, but the more I say it, the more I'm just like, hell yeah, Depy Zepo.
And we're back from Despina's studio, the headquarters of Depy Zepo, based in Pilsen here in Chicago. Despina, let's do the final rundown of prices.
Great.
Once again, viewers, if you are interested in purchasing any of these one-of-a-kind items, please visit www.qtvclive.com/shop. We will take care of your order. Your order will be processed through Mocha Cleveland. It will ship directly from Chicago safely, securely, and with love always. Okay, Despina, tell us about these prices.
Okay, so let's start with our larger pieces. So these crossy jugs, these wine jugs, these are gonna be $80. And remember, they're all hand sculpted. Oh, hand built, you have to love it. This giant Megalo Colo jug, this one's gonna be $120.
Wonderful.
So this is a really interesting glaze that actually is super unpredictable once you fire it. So this is one of a kind. There will never be another one like this. Okay, so our 24-ounce Colo jug, this one is $80. And again, you keep whatever you want in here. Our tiny bud vases, which hold smaller amounts of liquid, these are going to be $30 each. Now, what's interesting maybe you're thinking, I love both shapes. What am I gonna do? You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get a set of 3, okay?
Yes.
So we have these 3 jugs. We have 2 small crossy jugs in emerald and sea salt, and 1 marble white bud vase. This is a set of 3 for $60.
That's a deal.
What a deal, what a steal. This is ceramics for everybody, okay? And then if you wanted an individual bud vase, this gorgeous Aegean blue glaze, that is $30 on her own, and this one's $30 on its own too. So nothing but options for you, for the whole fam.
This is so wonderful. So y'all, quickly, like I said before, these make great gifts. They make great gifts to oneself in the home. The great thing about the set of 3 is that you can either keep all 3, you can gift them out separately in time for the holidays. For Thanksgiving, think about dressing up your tables this year. These are all great additions for the Thanksgiving spread, whatnot. I'm blanking.
I appreciate that. Well, what's nice about it is that I like a multi-use object. Me personally, in my house, I don't like just something having one use because I'm gonna break it within 3 to 6 months, if we're honest. But these, I don't know, it's like you could put some wine or any other kind of beverage you want in here. We put some fresh blooms from Julia's garden in this giant Megalo Colo jug. Really, I mean, kind of the options are endless and they're only limited by your creativity.
Wonderful point.
You know what I mean?
Wonderful point. Despina, I do want to talk about the corks really quickly.
Sure.
Now, some of these vessels come with corks, some of them come uncorked. What do you recommend for the uncorked vessels?
For the uncorked vessels, let's call them like we're not going to say singular use, but you want to drink whatever's in there not as soon as you can, but throughout the night.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And, you know, we could also include corks, but there are just some, this big guy, she'll never have a cork unless I just truly go crazy and harvest the cork myself. But all of the smaller bud vases, they will come with corks. But yeah, I mean, it reminds you to be in the present. You know what I mean? Some of these that you want to keep your infused oils in, we want that airtight. Okay, no botulism in this house. Okay, but you know, you have some friends over, you're with family, loved ones, or listen, you're by yourself. You're in the bath. You say, oh, I would love an important margarita right now.
Yes.
I'm going to take a funnel and fill this and just be in the bathtub. If I could have someone fanning me, that would be even better. But listen, it's 2021, be safe.
Okay, folks, so you heard it here first. These are all multi-use vessels. They're all for sale. Please visit www.qtvclive.com/shop. We are here with Depy Zepo, with Despina Papadakis of Depy Zepo, Chicago-based ceramic studio production house. It has been such a pleasure to have you on the show. Please check out Despina's work. Please check out our QTVC Live website. We will be back with another episode shortly. Happy holidays. Have a great week. Have a great weekend.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be here in general. Thank you, Despina. It's been a pleasure.
This is so fun. Have a good
We'll see
year.
y'all
End of
later.
your year. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.